Welcome to studio vlog number 28. The first thing I'm going to do in this vlog is give you a very quick plant tour as promised at the end of the last vlog, and I'll forget if I don't do it now. So I think I mentioned in my last vlog, I know I mentioned that you saw me open two one cutting and one little leaves off of a succulent called a burrows tail, and I told you my friend Emily was going to send me some plants, and at the end of the vlog they were all here, but I totally forgot to tour you around, so I'm going to tour you around now. In the lounge is just the Christmas cactus that we had on the side here. That is now looking so much healthier. I didn't know until I started getting all into plants recently that the Christmas cactus is more from a tropical environment and needs quite a lot more water, and it was looking really dry and sad, so it's now getting more water, and it's all of the dry leaves have kind of rehydrated, and it's just, I'm just astounded how it's recovered. And I'm also growing new ones as well. I'll show you those in a minute. And then the other one that's in the lounge is the mummy of these two. I'll turn you around, give you a quick tour. You've seen Barry before. Barry is a banana tree. This is his newest leaf, which unrolled yesterday, and he's got this other little leaf coming up in the centre there. Barry's also got a tiny little version of himself growing down the bottom here. These guys are, like I said, from the tree in the lounge, and actually over the last, they've probably got too many, they're growing more and more leaves. I probably need to take off more leaves, but actually they're starting to root. They've been in here for quite a while now, and they're just starting to root, and I'm absolutely over the moon. I noticed it this morning. These guys you saw in my last one, this is the one that I got from the Etsy shop, Plantasia. These apparently take a lot longer, but I don't know if you can see, if I try and zoom in, that actually something is starting to happen. You can see a tiny little white speck at the end of some of these, in fact all of them, and they're starting to go now, so that's awesome. I'm so happy about that. And then next door is this one, who was also on my plant unboxing last vlog, and you can see, this is Laura, by the way. Laura has got some serious roots coming on. That's happened so quick, and I'm so happy about that. She's the Nanook plant, and she's so pretty and growing new leaves as well. How gorgeous, absolutely amazing. And then this one is the first of the ones I'm going to show you that my friend Emily from Emily and the Whippet sent me. She can't remember the name of this succulent, but it's obviously a cutting with the baby succulent coming through, and she told me just to leave it until this shrivels up, so I'm going to do that, and that's just sitting there doing its thing. Next in the line is Matilda, who you know because I've had her for a while. She's growing a new leaf as well, so that's super exciting. Well done, Matilda. She's looking awesome, and she's really happy in this new pot and moss pole setup. Then we have, I forget the names of these, so please forgive me. Emily did me a card that labels all of these. I think they're called Wandering Dew. I could be wrong, I might be getting them confused, but they are also rooting, two different kinds. I need to give them their own glass now really, because they're starting to sort of root and I don't want them to wrap each other up, so I need to sort that out. And this one here, really pretty, being a bit of a drama queen at the moment and flopping over the edge of the glass, but not an awful lot going on this one yet. I don't know how long this takes. Oh, in fact there is something happening. If I turn it around, there is actually something happening just there in the middle of the screen. Awesome. And then this is little cactus babies who are also starting to root. Very excited about that. And this is my Monstera, can't remember, this is Noel. Noel is called Noel because of Crinkly Bottom, Noel Edmonds' house party, and it's crinkly. And Noel's got a little root as well. Don't know that my camera wants to focus on it. Yeah, a tiny little root there. This one, I think is the, oh gosh, I can't remember if it's a Swedish ivy or is that the other one. I think it's this one. This is kind of ivy, and it's not showing any sign of roots. Oh, it is! Oh my gosh, see? This wasn't there yesterday. This is all happening in like 24 hours. Little roots at the bottom. I tell a lie, it is working. And moss balls, two of those down there. One of them's Kate Moss, obviously. And this is my string of hearts. Now, I'm not going to say nothing's happening until I've had a good look. Don't know if anything's happening to that one yet. And then behind it is my Pelia. This is Kevin. Kevin had a bit of a haircut and is looking healthy, very healthy. he's enjoying life just here on the end of this bookshelf. So yeah. I am about to start painting my commission. I'm onto the leaves now. I've just got to wash my palettes, get rid of all the pink. In fact, I have a clean palette, so I might not bother washing it just now. I'll start with my clean palette. Laziness at its prime there. So yeah, I'm going to carry on with this. It's coming along really, really nicely. Super happy with how that's looking. So I'm going to pop something on to watch, start painting leaves, sketching everything out, and then that should take me most of the day. I ended up not doing any painting yesterday because I did 2 blog posts and 1 studio vlog, and it took all day long. So go me, that totally messed up my day. But that's the plan for now. It's really, really hot, and I decided to paint this morning rather than this afternoon because it's just really hot down here in the late afternoon, because it's just windows basically all the way along the whole length of the room. These blinds are amazing actually because they allow the light in but don't block out too much light, so I can paint. It's a really nice light to paint in. It's just bright enough without being too bright or too dull. But I do have, for rainy days, I have my studio light here because that helps as well. Okay, enough waffling. Need to get my water sorted out and get going. I started adding some leaves onto this commission yesterday. I don't know if I showed you me painting these actually. I don't think I did. I really wasn't feeling very well yesterday, guys. I have got these ones all finished now. These are kind of one of the leaves that my client wanted included in this painting was like this kind of, I don't know what the sort of plant is. It's almost like a rubber plant type leaf. Obviously it's my interpretation of that to make it work in with the colour. And then I'm adding in these, as you can see, it's only had a little 1 coat of gouache so far. I'm adding these in, and then over the top of here there's going to be some other like tiny little maroony colour flowers as well. So I'm really happy with how this is looking. And then I've got the leaves to put in for the peonies as well, that they're going to go in after I finish these. So I'm structuring this painting quite differently to how I normally would. Normally I kind of sketch everything out and then it looks quite complicated, but I sort of understand it. Whereas this one I'm doing in a bit of a different way, and I'm really enjoying how I'm doing it. I'm just finishing each individual piece first and then working through it like that. So yeah, going well. Just gonna have a painting day today and try and get this to a point where it's nearly done, and I'm still not feeling very well. And so I just need to sit and just be kind of chilled and quiet and watch something. And yeah, I feel really fragile today, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, gonna paint, and then later on I've got a coaching call with Holly and the gang, which I'm really looking forward to, and that will cheer me up. I've got my phone with me right now, so sorry if the footage isn't as good as my other camera, but I started doing walks outside again now, and I haven't been doing those since March when the lockdown started. And right now it's like 7:30 in the morning, and I parked up at the village where we used to live, and I'm on the coast path there. It's raining quite a lot now, so I'm going to head back because I've got to go to the post office, but it's just so nice to get some fresh air and be out in nature, just seeing everything. Everything's really overgrown, which I find super beautiful, where there's just not been as many people. But just seeing things like the little thrifts and all of the little birds. I've already seen a fox and rabbits and lots of birds that I wouldn't normally see on this path because it's normally a lot busier. But oh, it's just so nice to be out. I don't even care that I'm getting absolutely bloody soaking wet right now. Got my waterproof coat on. But St Michael's Mount behind me there. St Michael's Mount over to Penzance, and then Cudden Point behind me there. it's just great. Anyway, I need to put my phone away, but I'll, yeah, gonna march on back now. So beautiful here, guys. I miss living in this little village. I miss this being on the doorstep, but how fortunate are we to have it on the doorstep though. Like a 3-minute drive away. Oh my gosh. I'm officially absolutely soaking wet from the rain, but I'm now going to go to the post office. I feel refreshed. It's good. It's Friday morning, guys. I just thought I would show you some stuff that I did yesterday. I don't know why this camera is suddenly focusing more on the background than on my face. Isn't a problem for me, but it could be annoying for you, or not. Thought I'd take you through some stuff that I did yesterday because I think I mentioned in a previous clip, before I inserted the walk stuff, that I had been working on some goals and goal setting. So I may have said this already, but the two big things I'm focusing on, the big things, are releasing a number 6 collection, is it? What have I got? Fleur, Celeste, Fern, Mulberry, Bay. Yeah, my 6th one, which I think I'm going to call Pebble. Pebble is like a soft grey, really super elegant and basic. I'm doing one illustration for it, hand sketched botanical illustration. And it's going to be some really classic font, a really classical, all about the focus of the card type and rich soft grey. So I'm working on that right now. So that's a big focus. And the other focus was Christmas stuff. I don't know if I actually even showed you this. I may have done. I'm going to show you my sketchbook and I'm going to talk you through the process that I'm thinking. So here's my just a little A5 sketchbook. And I looked at some trends for Christmas and colours and things like that, and I have some things that came into my head when I was doing this, with things like focusing on kindness and softness and eco-friendly things, which is what I've listed there. So just that's the sort of stuff that came into my head intuitively as I was pulling some things off that I really liked. These things are from Pinterest, just some images that I kind of find interesting. What I like about this is not necessarily the black background. I definitely like things being on a coloured background. I can't speak. I just liked the kind of simplicity of this, and I like the little patterns very much within him. And then on here, these are my kind of florals, and I wanted to stick on brand with floral stuff. And I like these on these wood slices because I have some wood slices that I was going to look to decorate. So I just pulled off some ideas that I really like from Pinterest, and I'm also thinking about doing, say, 3 to 4 designs, and I pulled off some graphics that I like. I mean, these are all the style that I do anyway, so these are just kind of like colour combinations that I really enjoy. And then I started sketching out some robins. I really like this one, and some of them need softening and simpling down, because what I'd like to do with them is actually put florals within them, perhaps, and florals around them, and I might do a mixture of gouache and digital design, but I'm not sure yet. So I'm looking at these guys, and I think what I'm going to do now is just lay out some gouache paint on a few pages in here, just like random colours like soft pinks, soft greens, maybe like a soft mustardy yellow, and then just start to kind of experiment with over the top. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Once I've mixed and paint, I'm just going to put these out and lay them in this and just get back to sketchbooking again. I used to be really into sketchbooking, and I think it's a really important practice, but I just haven't really done it much recently. I've often kind of been working on a client's painting and ended up doing some kind of like rough painting that I've really enjoyed, and then using a version of that for some stationery or whatever. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back into being a better designer and a better kind of ideas explorer, which I always do, but not enough, I don't feel. So I'm going to do it for the Christmas collection. I'm just going to do some cards. I'm not going to do a lot else because I don't want to spend a lot of money on lots of items that I'm probably not going to sell, and it's into like a one-off thing. So three or four card designs, maybe 4, and then I can sell them in packs or individually. Recycle card. I feel like what's really important to me right now is kindness, and I want them to be soft and gentle to look at and pretty to look at, and flowing lettering and planet friendly. They're my big things for this collection. So I'm just going to sit and get some gouache paint down on paper. I'm just going to literally fill up about probably 15 pages in my sketchbook of colour background, and then just start to experiment with florals and how I want that to sit. There seems to be a really popular thing at the moment with the colour backgrounds. According to my trend investigations yesterday, navy is a really prominent colour for Christmas this year. Navy and white and navy and gold, and also soft greys and things as well. I want to keep it bright and happy, so I think probably not so much for the grey. I like the idea of a navy background though, so I'm going to have a look at that and see how I get on. I also must do my wax seals this weekend, which I'll take you through that as well. Whether that'll be in this vlog or the next one, I don't know, but we'll see. I walked all the way to Canon Point, which is where I am right now. The village we used to live in is just that little beach just there. I've definitely taken you guys up here before in other vlogs, but not at 8 o'clock in the morning, that's for sure. Very, very hot. I didn't know whether to wear a coat or not, but it is quite warm out. But looking at the clouds over there, I'm pretty happy I wore one. I'm gonna head back in a minute. I've got loads of work to do, but I'm not quite sure how far I've walked. I've got my Fitbit on, so I'm going to check now. I've actually walked about 2 and a bit kilometres, so not that far, but it's just mostly uphill. So hit that back again, and oh man, it's so beautiful. I could sit up here for hours, but I've got to remember I'm not on holiday. This is just cardio before work, so it's 8:20 now. So I'm going to head back. Just going to have one more quick look down there. I've seen so many butterflies and beautiful wildflowers this morning. I'm just beside myself really. I'm in my element right now. It's the best thing to do, guys. Get out in nature. It feels amazing. I'm at the part in the walk where you dip down for literally like 5 minutes around in this little valley bit, and the sea just goes completely quiet. Just got to tackle this plank of wood here to get across to there. But yeah, it goes completely like tropical, humid and quiet. It's incredible, it really is incredible. Guys, I think I'm going to shut down this studio vlog here. I was intending to put in my wax seal making in this vlog, but I think I'm going to shut this vlog down, start a new one, because I haven't actually got around to doing the wax seal things yet, because all weekend I ended up doing some Christmas card designs and sketchbooking, which I'll insert some clips of in this vlog, and then we'll start the new vlog, and hopefully by then I can do my wax seals. So thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. And I went on a coast walk this morning again, and I'm going to insert those clips into the next vlog because it was beautiful, and this vlog will end up just being coast path walks if I put it in here. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next vlog, guys. Bye.